Buenos dias, misfits. Let's get another intro, get some people. Hey, Lord Doc, what's going on? Let me throw some of these intros in here so I can get this couple more people in here. All right, stay tuned.
contains material that may or may not be interesting to some viewers, but the only way to really find out is to watch it to the very end. Otherwise, you may never really know. So proceed if you dare, but don't say you were never warned.
Are y'all ready for that?
mWo. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Misfits. What's going on? What did I miss? What the fuck did I miss? Dirty Kenzo was going on. Tommy D was going on. Who else is in here? Just Me Sue was going on. You know who the fuck I am? I think you're Dutchy. I think you're Dutchy. That's what I think you the fuck you are. Triple A, Lord Doc. How you doing, my brother? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? David was going on. David. Um, yeah, Bart Robinson was going on, Bart. Good morning, everybody. So, yesterday I was YouTubeless, meaning that I wasn't nowhere near YouTube. Um, and I won't say why, because that's personal business, but I stood away from YouTube. Not that I wanted to stay away, but things happen in life that you gotta put down the remote control and do other things that are more important than this. So, it was good to see everybody, for sure. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Hmm. I've seen a couple of yeah, I got my tubes tied. That's what it was. I got my tubes tied for sure. Who could tell me what happened yesterday? I'm wondering if you know who the fuck I am is Dutchy. I don't mind her coming up as long as she doesn't get all crazy on me. Um, yeah, I don't know, but what's up, everyone? The ghost of STO was going on. I got no idea. You need it, Lord Doc? All right, let me drop. I'll drop the link just to see who wants to come up and let me know what happened yesterday. At least give you a general idea. I just came for King Trolls, but we didn't talk about much. We just laughing about stuff. And shout out to King Troll, by the way. Drop his link. King Troll's got it all. He's got this YouTube on lockdown. I'm trying to go back and do my regular 6 o'clock in the afternoon type deal, but you know it's been a little bit of a struggle to get that time schedule with everything that's going on. So, but I want to get back there. I want to get back to my regular time slot. Yeah, I know. I know the last thing that happened. It was the whole message thing, and I got a general idea of what happened after thinking about it for a while and all that. You know, I just have an idea of just what happened. I'm not completely sure. I still say that it was obviously it was a message from August that was somehow leaked or whatever came out. I must have, and it's a fact that I must have shared it. That's no doubt on that. I just don't know with who, and I just don't know why. I'm a little confused about that. So we're talking about August message, and it contains something about Quick Vic, and you know, I don't know why that message was even passed around because I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know the motivation behind it. I don't know why there's something missing on it. Like it's out of order. There's like the message seems to be missing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little confused myself. So if you ask me, I don't know. I think the big mistake there is who did I share that message with? You know what I mean? And I'm not known. I don't know what. I don't care what you hear out there. I don't share messages like that unless it has to be something. Uh, I just don't do that type of stuff. People can say whatever they want to say, but I'm not known to share messages like that unless it's something. And I'm trying to think, wow, what I share that message for, and I just, for the life of me, I can't figure it out. So, Ghost, yeah, it's Ghost. Yeah, I think it's Ghost for sure. Dutch is busy telling people what to do. To the other females. Yeah, Duchess could be bossy. She could be bossy. I don't really have nothing bad to say about Dutchy. D Cox, I don't know who the fuck you are, brother. I don't know who you are, brother, but you ain't getting up here for sure. Okay. Oh, oh, really? I don't know who you are, bro. I don't just let just anybody up here. Oh, oh, really? Hmm. Did not know that. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, that's a shame too. Cause shout out to Robert Ruiz. I mean, I heard he said something controversial, but I don't think it's that bad of a. Oh, I think I know who you are. Is you that Britain guy? Let me bring you up. If you're that Britain guy, I think that's you. Let's check you out real quick.
I'll tell you the scoop. Okay. You ready?
Huh? Yeah, it's
Are
you,
you
right? The
ready?
Irish.
I can't.
Don't tell
Listen,
me you're
I
ready.
can't
It
hear.
sounds like you're trying to porn bomb me, man.
Okay.
How you been? You
Okay.
okay?
Well, I'm not sure. I will tell you the scoop. Okay.
You gonna
You
give
want
me
to
the
know what
scoop?
happened? I will tell
Yes.
you what happened in KT. I will tell you the scoop if you want to know.
Oh no, well,
You
I
all
was
want
just
to
at
know.
KT's. I was just there. I was just there. Yeah.
I was in
I,
the fucking.
I was
I was in
asking
the
in
fucking
general what
toilet.
happened on YouTube. You know, some
I was
you miss
yeah.
if you miss at least 24-hour YouTube, you miss a lot. So I'm out of the loop.
I was in the panel and I had to go. She said, "You were drunk." I said,
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, you weren't on
poor
KT's
Dave.
today. You were. Oh, yeah, I heard Dave. Sewage Dave was
Yeah.
up there. I didn't miss much when he was up there. You know,
Okay.
Sewage Dave is one of those people that I don't like fucking with for sure.
Anyway, anyway, let me start from the
Yeah, I don't.
start. Okay.
Yeah,
Of an
I won't even
episode.
wherever he's at Sewage there. I'm not even sharing the panel with him. I have nothing to share. He's a disgusting individual that I don't. He's a pariah in this.
Who?
You talking about Sewage Dave? Sewage? Yeah, I don't
No,
mess with him.
everything came onto Dave. Started with Vic. You understand me?
Oh, yeah. But I think there's a big controversy about what Robert Ruiz said, which was I don't know how you take that. You know what I mean? I
Oh,
think he
nasty.
said it in something about somebody don't belong in the country. Yeah, don't be so hypersensitive. The dude is not a bad guy, and the first time he says something controversial, it gets blown out of proportion. You know what I mean? It's like the dude is
Exactly.
not.
Mm.
He's not known to be saying racial stuff or actually he's a proud American. He's fighting for this country as we speak. So. Um, I mean, I'm not saying give people a pass. I gotta see. You know what? I don't know enough. I gotta hear the clip and the whole thing, and because I don't want to take out of context. But I think he said something about and I don't want to. I want to get it right. I don't want to repeat it because I'm not sure what he said. Um,
I'll tell you what happened. Do you want me to tell
yeah,
you?
yeah. Go ahead
Okay.
if you know exactly what he said. Yeah,
I'm not 100% on the facts, but
yeah.
Vic has a charge from years ago from
Hmm.
um, being with a minor. Okay, and somebody found out paperwork. We haven't seen no
Oh yeah, I know
paperwork.
that part. Yeah, the
Okay, you know that
DJ.
part.
Yeah, I need that.
Okay,
I know all that.
so
And I
Dave,
know big. Yeah, what? Yeah, jump forward.
yeah,
Yeah,
you probably already know this
yeah.
part.
I know
Yeah,
most of this. Yeah,
we
for
were on
sure.
panel. I was on panel with David, with Duchess, with King Troll, and two more people. I can't think of the names, but you could
Right.
probably come up with the head names.
Yeah.
And David, Dave got attacked for having Vic's back, saying we have no. You know what I'm trying to say. I had his
Yeah.
back as well.
So
Yeah,
they got
and
attacked for having quick spec. Hmm. Yeah. Well.
we have no facts. We don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
You can't throw somebody away when you haven't got the fucking facts.
Well, I don't
You
want him.
know.
I don't want him vouching for me, Suez Dave. I don't want him to vouching for me. That's the type of person that you want having your back anyway. His track record is very bad. I don't want to repeat the bullshit he's done, but I don't want him having your back. He's not the person you want speaking for you. You don't. Yeah.
Who, Dave
It's a shame. Uh-huh. Sewage Dave? No, I don't
or
want him
Vic?
to talk for me.
Listen, that's the problem I made. I took somebody's side. And you're drunk. Fuck off. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They always
Yeah.
think I'm fucking drunk anyway. So I says okay, and dropped into the chat and I went fucking crazy. I'm sorry for swearing.
No, it's okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, man. But it wasn't fair. It was not fair, and I'm just gonna say it was not fair. We don't know. Yeah. Can you answer the question? Would Vic do something like
Yes,
this?
sir. Do
Yeah.
something like what? Do something like what?
Has
Depending on
paperwork
what you're
back in the
asking.
past? I
Uh,
can. I,
Vic?
I,
Nah, Vic. I don't think Vic has. I don't. I think you got it out of context. Vic doesn't have paperwork as far as that concerned. It's not Vic
Um,
that has paperwork. I mean,
yeah,
unless I'm missing something, no, I don't think it's Vic that has paperwork.
I was thinking that myself. Give the
It's
pure boy a
it's
chance.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they
it's
didn't
not
give him a
Vic. It's
chance.
somebody somewhere else.
I'm
But
of a bad echo. I'm sorry, but they never gave him a chance. He was thrown to the wolves without any paperwork.
yeah,
Well, what paperwork? Without any.
I think that I think what you're missing is that allegedly, and that's what this is what they're saying is that well, and there's a lot of factual that Vic uh, knew about somebody that had paperwork and he didn't say anything. I think that's what people have been talking about for the last what 3 days or something like that. But
Yeah.
like I said, yeah, I missed 24 hours, and then within 24 hours, you can it's like a lifetime on YouTube. So
Oh
I have
God,
to
I
get
know.
caught up.
I got caught up in it, and I shouldn't have. I got caught up in the bullshit,
Yeah, that's
and
what
I
happened,
shouldn't
right?
have got caught up in it. But that's what happens. That's what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. I
He
mean,
got a
I don't
bad
know.
rap. But I don't know if it's true. I don't know what's true. I cannot confirm. I cannot deny.
Well,
So
people have to realize we're in a drama community, so anything you do
yeah,
is gonna get exploited. It's gonna get blown up. It's gonna, I've been,
I understand.
I'm not saying I'm innocent or anything like that, but anything I tripped over or if I made a mistake, it's always been this major, humongous thing. But now there's things that you do here that will not be you're just certain things you do here you can't you're not gonna get any breaks on. You know what I mean? Um, and I don't want to go
I
into it, but
hear
you
you.
just people are just gonna be hardcore. You know what I mean? Especially if you have children and stuff like that. Yeah, some things are not acceptable. Just put it. I think that's the word, acceptable. People are gonna be
Listen,
really yeah.
people make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You know,
Well,
you have
there's mistakes
to.
and there's levels of mistake too. You know what I mean?
There's
For real.
difference.
You know what I mean?
There's different levels.
Those are mistakes that even an apology can't fix. You know what I mean? Not even an apology can't fix. You know what I mean?
I understand
Unfortunate,
that.
and that goes in real life too. Just things that you could do in life that it doesn't get fixed with just a an apology. You know what I mean? It takes
I
more than that.
understand that. I
Yeah,
hear you. I hear you. I
yeah.
hear you. I just spent. I was just
It's the
lucky to
nature of the
look onto
beast.
the panel. I was
Yeah,
lucky to look onto KT's panel, and
yeah.
everything went to shit for me. And you wonder.
That's the drama community for
Yeah,
sure.
it happens. It happens.
Yeah,
But what can we do?
yeah.
I
But I
shouldn't
want to get
touch
back.
nobody.
I want to get back to 8 o'clock afternoon East Coast time. I don't know if I could do it today. I'll check the schedule. But I like this morning thing. It's kind of chill. You know what I mean? I just kind of fall back and chill, relax. Not too
Morning.
much drama. I have my little coffee and just try to catch up as much as I can.
I'm
But
20 to 12, man. 20 to
but I'm not.
12.
But I've
That's what
definitely
I am.
taken a step back. I'm not going live every day and spending so much time on YouTube because it became toxic for me anyway. Um,
Yeah,
so
I
recently,
understand.
my significant other got sick for about 4 days, and that gave me a reality check. You know what I mean? I was forced to basically get away from YouTube in the strangest way. She's better now, thank God. All those that asked, yeah, she's a lot better. She's up and about, and she's almost back to normal. So now I can get back to YouTube and anything else I want. But my concern that it was for her, so YouTube is always secondary. That's
Yeah,
why I wasn't spending too much time
you're
on here.
doing well, man. You're doing well. You're up
Yeah.
there with the best of them on YouTube. And I have to
Hmm.
say that. I'm not going to
Thank you.
fucking lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You are. You're up there. You're
Yeah.
up there with the KT.
No, well, I don't think I. Yeah, I
You're
think
bad.
KT he's up there for sure. You know what I mean?
I think
I
you
don't
are
think I'm where near, but
level pegging. The same level pegging.
hmm
Is that the same? Yeah, can't
yeah,
complain. If he sees me here, he'd fucking shoot me.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
And,
He's a good guy for
I
sure. I
know.
mean, he's
No.
fair. He keeps it fair. He
No.
doesn't, he's not gonna protect. He's not, it's like he, so he's a fair guy. You know what I mean? So if you, one thing that's one thing I like about him. If you go up there, he's not gonna cape for you. If you fucked up, whatever it is, he
I
keeps it
fucked
fair.
up.
You know what I mean? So
I did.
you got your, you can say what you gotta say, and
I,
you won't get
I
smashed for
fucked
it.
up. I fucked up months ago, but he let me up today. I couldn't believe it. I was going, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you did too. Just don't do that again. Yeah, I think I remember
What
what
did
you did.
I
Yeah,
did nothing. He says, you're
yeah,
drunk. I
yeah.
fucking, I says, oh, hey, man. I says,
I
man.
remember. I know what you
I,
did. Don't.
I
Yeah.
ran. I says, oh, hey, man. I was about
Did
to
he?
freak out.
So he punished you for how long? He didn't let you up.
He says, you're
But
drunk. And I was
yeah,
not drunk, man, you know.
yeah. But he didn't let you up for a while, did he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was there for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
there. Yeah, and I was listening. I was listening,
yeah.
you know, I was trying to take it in, what
Yeah,
was
but
going on with Vic,
did,
and I was
did
listening
you?
to
Does
Dave.
he let you up on panel? Does he let you up on panel?
Oh yeah, yes, I was up on
Okay.
panel
Okay. Cool. All
for
right.
about an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
Yes, no
Yeah. Good
problem.
stuff.
Up there with Duchess. I was up there with
The Dutchie. Yeah.
Dutchie. You call her Dutchie, Duchess.
Mm. Yeah. I call it Dutchie.
I can't remember the names, man.
What?
Oh,
What? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Thank
the
you for
big
telling me that
one,
out. I didn't see
and
that.
I was swatted like a fly, and I said, "Here, fuck you." So I dropped down into the chat and I was dig, tore Dave.
Damn.
Dave was getting attacked. Dave? Yes. No. His name is Dave.
Yeah. Seward. Yeah. I call him Seward Dave.
Okay.
Savage Dave.
He he had big spack.
Thank you, Triple A. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh shit. I better be careful now. But
Yeah.
anyway, he
He
had
has to.
Dave's back. Oh, he had Vic's back. He says we need paperwork, we need
Uh,
proof.
so all they
And
asking you, my bad, Dave. All they asking you is change your picture. You can keep the name, but you got to change the picture. All right? We don't allow pictures in here. I didn't know
I
that
need to
was
change
a.
my picture. I
I don't. I
understand.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who picture is that, but I
I
imagine.
got I know it's a
Yeah.
penguin. I don't know what it is, but that's my previous.
We don't
I got
allow.
done.
We just don't allow certain things here. Names, obviously, no doxing names, and no
No, no,
pictures
no, I know,
of
I
other
know. I'm
people.
not
If it's
saying
not you,
names.
if it's not your picture, uh, and it's somebody else's in the
No,
community,
that's me.
you'll get timed out. So for sure, I can't really see the picture either. But
Do
yeah,
you want to? I'll go live, man. I'll show you me. I don't give a fuck. Hold on.
it got timed out again.
That's
I
me.
see. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just change your picture. You'll be fine.
You give
Not a
a
big
fuck.
deal.
I don't know who you're talking to,
Uh,
man. I can't understand you, sir.
I guess they don't want to take the chances. It could be, I don't know, it could be her. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But just change it.
So,
It's an easy fix. You won't get timed out
but anyway,
for sure. So Lord Doc, I imagine you're on your way to work, Lord Doc.
hmm?
He's over there for Lord Doc. He's over there in, I don't want to say he's in Maine, I think it is, or somewhere near Massachusetts or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Amanda
I don't
Erickson,
know.
good morning. Yeah, she'll catch me. Amanda Erickson, what happened in the community? I missed all day
There
yesterday,
is.
Amanda. Amanda, I'm gonna
There
send you
is.
down a link. I'm gonna send Amanda down a link so she
Okay.
can fill me in.
There is
She's a
no
bevy.
community.
She's a bevy of knowledge when it comes to this YouTube stuff. So
The
let me
community
sound
is
that.
gone.
Let me send down this link. So
I'm sorry. The
maybe she wants
community
to
is
come up and
dead.
fill Angel Newfound
Let
Life in
let
what happened
let
yesterday.
somebody up. Oh, shit, I'm gonna let somebody up. By the way,
Okay,
the
Lord Doc.
community.
Oh yeah, just let me know. I'll throw down a link, Lord Doc, if when you're ready. Let me bring Amanda up real quick. Uh, second. Here's my porn blocker. Here it is. All right. Oops. Oh, I muted her. Fuck. Hit the wrong button. Amanda.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
me.
Hey, Miss Amanda. Say something
Um,
else, just in
wow.
case. There you go. All right. Just to make sure.
yeah, I'll be honest. I've been sick the last couple of days. I had to go and after I saw my oncologist, I had to get fluids. So, because my numbers are out of whack. Um,
Hey, Cheesehead. What's going on, Cheese?
I um,
Um,
I don't know a lot about what's going on to be honest, but I did hear a little bit of a shit show earlier, and basically,
Sean Little. Yeah,
people
okay.
are still upset about the Vic thing.
Is that all right? Yeah, I wasn't sick, but so I was obviously taking care of somebody else. So
Right, your
that
wife.
so the whole Vic thing is still resonating around the neighborhood, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of the impression that I got that people are still pretty fired up about that.
Yeah.
Um, there is also the opinion that there were other people involved. Um,
Mm.
that's the other school of thought. So,
But when you say other people involved, what does that mean?
well, Vic has mentioned a couple times that there were other people that knew about this
Oh,
going.
I see it. Yeah, I heard him say that too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, and this is not a popular opinion, and I don't really care. We know
Yeah.
that Vic has some medical concerns, and
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you what I ate for lunch last Wednesday, much less what I said a year ago. Okay, and
Right.
I don't have the medical concerns he has, so he probably doesn't remember. You
Well,
know,
I tell you what. I'll tell you what.
sure.
So if you have a medical condition, meaning that you forget stuff, you have short-term memory. I know people like that. Something like that, there's levels, right? So, and I'm not a doctor, obviously, so I don't
Me
know.
either.
You know what? It's like I think you take care of it in the moment you hear it. You don't, you know what I mean? Especially if you have I guess, I mean, this is just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Well, and
Um,
also let me say this, and this is my opinion. If I heard something from drunk Dave the
hmm
Spider Man, I would have
yeah,
completely dismissed it because I have heard him talk so much shit on Joe's panel
yes,
that was
yes,
crazy outrageous.
all the time, all the time. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to make excuses for Vic at all. Please understand. I just would not put any stock in what freaking drunk Dave had to say.
Oh, so what I hear from Dave is that at some point Dave was caping for Vic, like he was speaking up for Vic on
No,
Vic's
I don't
behalf.
know.
He
Mm.
I don't.
was, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because you lose all credibility. You don't want Dave having your back. You don't want that. Dave is not a mouthpiece, especially with something like this. You don't want that man having your back. That's the worst type of motherfucker to have your back. I'm sorry, but um,
All I know is I
Yeah.
think Dave mentioned to him. Sorry, I'm all stopped up. He mentioned
mhm.
to him that the guy was, a pedophile, whatever, and that's kind of how it started.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
panel it was on or anything. So,
yeah.
but
I don't know why.
anyway,
Listen, Dave has his right to go around YouTube just like everybody else or whatever. But um, I don't know why he's sticking his nose into this. I don't think he should even be talking about this at all. No, giving his history. So that's my
well,
point.
I'm going to say this too, and I can only speak from experience. And Lord Doc is saying he can remember certain things. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. My son, when he played college football, he got knocked out in the end zone for 30 minutes. And he got not only a concussion, but basically a TBI. And for
Mm,
like the next 3 or 4 months, like we had to have brain scans all the time. He really did have memory issues. Like when it
No,
first
no,
happened.
there's no doubt that yeah, even a concussion, it's already proven that people can lose. Yeah, there's no doubt, but there's levels. There's Alzheimer's and there's sometimes. I call it sometimes or selective memory. There's a lot.
It could be
You know,
possible too.
yeah, it's I don't know. Hey, listen, he everybody has the answers to their own bullshit, and sometimes, um, sometimes not answering the questions better, or at least accountability is something that's big in this community, right? Taking accountability and be straightforward and don't make excuses. You don't apologize with a something attached to it. So if it's gonna be an apology, it better be sincere because it's gonna be
Well, that's
picked
subjective
apart.
too, and that's
Hey,
about
Samsonite.
Oh,
No,
And I will
he's
say this
kicking.
too, Angel. It depends on who you are. You know, there
Yeah.
are some
Hmm.
that claim that they have receipts and they're going to be accountable and this, that, and the other. But over the years, I have seen people go hard in the paint at people saying, you better be accountable. You better have receipts. You better do this. But it's not the same for them.
Yeah.
paperwork. What the fuck
Yeah.
is
Well, the
paperwork?
rules have to be fair across the board. It has to be. It can't be favoritism. It has to be across the board for sure.
You
So,
know, and I'm
you
not a
know,
doctor. I'm just telling you based on my experience and having worked with
no, it's a real thing. It's a real
people
thing
with
for sure.
TBIs. I am not a
Hmm.
physician. Um, he he could be
Yeah.
just
I know Samsonite. I'm sorry, getting truckloaded, but listening. Yeah, Samsonite is one of those. Is he one of my favorite? Really, really loyal subscriber. He leaves me. Yeah, he's just a good guy, and I want to get back to 6 o'clock, Samsonite. I promise that today, for sure, if nothing gets in the way, I'll be at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, Sam. Amanda, I didn't mean to cut you off.
oh no, you're fine. You're
No, there
fine.
ain't more.
That's basically it. I mean, it's not for me to say. I'll be honest with you. Frankly,
Mm.
I'm tired of giving power to a pedophile in his name who doesn't deserve it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
lordy.
Mm-hmm.
the other thing is, what if that victim is on YouTube? And
Yes, I thought about that too. Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then if you do the age progression, we know that person's an adult now.
You
So,
know, I said the same thing, Amanda. That I said, listen, at some point we got to stop talking about this because eventually get back to the victim. We did it in the thumper. We did it a couple times, and then we had to stop because we realized that people were kind of reaching out and it got too sticky. So we had to take it back. You don't want to alarm those people that have been victimized already, and like you said, they're probably old enough now. So at some point we have to take it back. You know what I mean? Yes, just keep spreading the word about and maybe figure out how to get these people registered online. That's my thing. Let's get these people
Yeah,
that they're registered in
good
the
idea.
state, but why can't we have something that registers them online? That
well,
way we know
apparently,
who's on.
a group, an organization, I don't remember the name of it, attempted to get these social media companies to do that. And
Hmm.
it fell through at one point because I Googled it. Um, you know, the only other thing is if they're court ordered when the offense happens and they're charged and convicted, that they not be on the internet. Not every sexual offender is court ordered not to be on the internet.
Yeah, but yeah, I know, but nowadays, somebody that's sick like that, what do they use to get to these children?
Social
They're using social media. It will make common sense. That'll be the first thing to take away is or have some type of tracker in place on their computers or something because that's the tool they use to get to the innocent. You know what I mean? So.
I get
I'm
you.
sorry. I get a little passionate if I get a little yeah. Hey, Forever Young, what's going on? Hi, Forever Young.
It's a
Yeah,
multifaceted issue. It's trying to convince companies, big companies like Google and all these people and Elon Musk company to do the right thing, and
yeah,
sometimes corporations don't. You
yeah.
know,
I mean, what I heard is that they have rights. I'm like, hold up.
yes,
First of
they do.
all, I get it, Amanda. They have rights. Okay, they don't stop being American. But when 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 you're convicted in this country, your right to vote is taken away, right? Am I right about that?
It depends. It depends on the state.
Right. Okay.
Voting rights
Okay.
depend on the state level.
Right. So they can take the rights away because you committed some type of crime, and so you're
It
not
depends
allowed to
on the
vote
crime.
anymore.
It depends on
So
the crime.
yeah, yeah, but still, you can apply that. If you can apply it with that, why can't you apply it with this? That is a lot more. I think, in my view, in my opinion, is a lot more. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? Highly egregious. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. You know what I mean? We're talking
Oh,
about.
it's absolutely
Yeah.
disgusting. And my fear is that, let's be honest, these sexual offenders do what they do. It's not about sex, it's about power and control. You just read about it. And
Yep.
I learned about it in college. And we're giving these people power. They're getting off on this shit.
I mean,
That's
other
not,
countries,
that's bad.
Amanda, what did they do? You've been out there. You travel the world, and what did they do with these predators out in the other
Well,
country?
in the Middle
They
East, they'll
execute them
cut
in a
your
lot of
fucking head
countries.
off. In the Middle East, they'll cut your fucking head off.
Yes. No, it's not even penis. They say, they should castrate them and put them in jail. No, in other countries, it's not. They don't even fuck around. They just cut your fucking head off, and you done be done with. You know.
But at the same time, there are countries that still, let's take Syria for instance. Fathers are bartering and giving away their eldest daughter to older men because they're starving. And I watched a 60 Minutes deal on it. This one man gave away his 9-year-old daughter.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard
That's
of shit like that
horrible.
before. I
it's
just seen. Oh, Amanda, you know that movie that was really controversial? It's on Amazon Prime now. That the government didn't want the citizens to see. What's it called? Um, something freedom.
oh
It's
yeah,
about trafficking, about
yeah.
specifically child trafficking. You gotta watch that movie. I recommend it right now to everyone. Go watch that movie. It's gonna affect you in such a way you're gonna get disgusted by by the whole thing, but it's a good disgusting. It's a learning. It's so you can see what's really going on when it comes to that type of activity. The government's involved. There's a lot of money, corruption. They're trafficking kids on boats, and these rich people are just oh my god, it's just I don't want to give it away. People go see. Fuck, I forgot the title of it. Just go. You know what movie I'm talking about, people. Go see that.
Yes,
It's gonna be a rude. It's a rude awakening. It really is.
Yeah.
24 days, 24 years a slave. Is that the movie?
No, no, no. It's Cry for Freedom, something like that. I don't know, something freedom. Let me see if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposedly the government didn't want to. Yeah, I paid $20 just to see it for a whole day. I rented it for 24 hours on Amazon.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, Angel, somebody has blocked me in your chat or timed me
Oh,
out.
are you? You're timed out or blocked? I won't block you. Don't worry about that.
I don't
I
think you
can't.
will. No, no.
Uh,
Okay.
Right, right. Write something in the chat right now.
The
I
chat is going fast, very fast. So, uh,
there it goes. It's
All
going
right.
good.
All
yeah.
right. I mean, listen. Just for the time being, I'm gonna give you a wrench. All right.
Yeah, I don't use riches anyway.
Yeah. Just
I don't want to be
just be.
friends.
If you abuse wrenches or time somebody out too much, I'll give them a wrench. Just even though you know what I mean. So just don't try not to wrench on feels, as they say.
Give you a hammer instead of a
You
wrench.
should have a
A
wrench,
hammer.
Amanda. Yeah.
A
All right.
hammer is better. You can give a hammer. It
Punky,
might
this
help.
year's what's going on, Punky?
Hey, Punky.
Overdose Mafia. I don't know what that is. Use them testing.
So anyway, that's basically all I know. It doesn't really matter what my opinion is. It's going to take a collective group of people to go to their legislatures and rally for these kinds of things to happen.
Yep.
Um, I do know in my state we have a law about, like, okay, so when a sexual offender is moving
Well,
into the community and the police notify people within so many miles of where that person's going to live.
Hmm.
They also put on there the statute for harassing them. And a couple years ago, somebody got arrested and charged here for it.
Right. I
You know,
mean, there's not a clear and cut answer. Obviously, if there was, I think it would have been taken care of. You know what I mean? So
I
at
think
least you're putting ideas out there. You know what I mean? We got to come together as a collective, like you said, and um and just get rid of these. I think the common goal is just to protect our children, right?
absolutely.
And it starts with the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, and also another avenue they use is these games, PS4 and or PS5, whatever the hell it is now. All of these online gaming situations.
The
I
Um,
whole
mean,
online
yeah, I mean that's just another avenue. The gaming, that pedophiles seem to kind of are in there trying to listen. What I do is not going to probably match what other people do. I'm highly proactive in my grandchildren's lives. So as the technology advances, I try to keep up and try to learn how to block certain things that they can't go. Yeah, they'll probably hate me for it, but I did it to my daughters, and they wound up all right. There's no such thing as being overprotective. It came a time that yeah, maybe my daughters couldn't stand me, but they understood I was just trying to protect them. So um, you know, there's degrees to it, I guess. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be my kids' friends first of all. I want to be a
kids
parent,
nowadays.
and so given the
absolutely.
circumstances and given the predators are getting smarter, they're getting tech savvy and all that. You got to stay ahead of it. You just got to be more proactive.
Yeah, I mean, I keep telling people there's a reason that there are federal agents from different agencies that get paid to be on social media platforms. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
um, that's their
Yeah,
job.
and if Forever Young is right, you tell mine not to get on social media, they're still gonna find a way. I get that part. Yeah, but you just make it harder for them, and you just I don't know. I just make their lives. I don't want to say impossible, but I just make sure eventually they'll come up. They'll roll up to you and say, "All right, is this okay?" Instead of doing it, instead of hiding it, they'll actually come around and say, "You know what?" They kind of give in. So that's why I've done it with my granddaughters. I've done it with even my grandsons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, you got and I want listen. What works for me is not going to work for other people. But just be proactive. Take away
Well,
that
I don't know
phone.
that.
Check out their history. Where they've been. Yeah, most phones have that. You can check the websites they've been in and all that. But man,
My mother,
thank you, man.
let me tell you, I grew up like you didn't even want to blink wrong in my house. So,
Yeah.
I mean, very overprotective. So, I get it. And I used to hate it as a teenager, but she was doing it to protect me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for sure, I thought my daughters hated me. But at least at the age of
Um,
16, they couldn't stand me. But now that they're older and they're 30 something apiece, they look back and they thank me. Like, oh, we understand why you did what you did, and yeah, it was just to protect them. Hmm.
So anyway, I'm gonna get down. Like I haven't been around. I mean, I've stuck my head in a couple places, but I'm
Yeah,
kind of taking a break a little bit because I'm just really over the same. We pound and pound and pound things for days and
I
weeks
know.
and months,
Yeah.
and it gets old.
It does. It does. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Eventually they'll move on when something else pops off. But yeah, you're right. This
It's
community will
old. It's
will
old.
drive it into the ground, whatever.
I mean,
Especially if it's egregious. Right.
Robert said earlier, some of these people act like they, work for the CIA and they're down at Gitmo interrogating somebody or waterboarding them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something that Robert. I'm not clear. I don't have a clip. Something that Robert said about the country, the Dutches. I don't know. I don't want
Oh yeah,
FDR.
he told her that,
Uh,
and he's spot on. He told her to keep her ass in Holland. That we
to.
didn't need people like her over here behaving the way that she does.
Yeah, but that's his opinion. I can see why people are
Absolutely.
outraged at that. But that's his opinion. He's not speaking for all Americans. I think he just was talking to Dutchy
Monkey
specifically. Am I right or wrong?
live.
Correct. Correct. And
Yeah.
his entitled to his opinion, just like we're entitled to ours.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you gotta, and obviously he's a soldier. He's fighting for this country, and I don't know. I haven't heard it. Let me hear it. I should listen to it before I even make judgment. But that's the only thing I heard since I went on KTs. They didn't talk about it on KTs, but I was just looking around the internet. And it was something that Robert said, and I'm like, well, I haven't heard it yet, so I can't make judgment on it.
Well, they're just mad because he called Dutch out. That's the bottom line because she's the mouthpiece, and so um, I've renamed her Screech Owl in honor of Fall because she sits here and screeches. But
Yeah.
at any rate, I appreciate you letting me up. I'm going to go back to
All right,
chat.
Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, update with Amanda. I'm gonna call that. If you
Yeah,
come up in the morning, I'll make it a segment. Update with Amanda. Yeah.
I don't know that it's really an update because I've been around. It's just what I heard.
Well, I know a lot more than before you came up, so at least I know a little bit more. So yeah.
Yeah. So thanks. I'll be in chat.
All right. Thanks, Amanda.
Adios. Adios. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
I'll look around for that quote by They were all wrong for not telling anyone. Yeah. Yeah. I think it comes down to that statement right there. They're wrong for not telling anyone. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I mean, it's no caping
Oh,
or listen. I don't know. This is not. This is pretty cut and dry. I think if it's getting um foggy, or I don't know what the word I'm looking for, it's cut and dry. You know what I mean? If you know someone, if you meet someone online that have papers, paper meaning if they have
I,
some type of criminal
I
past
hear you.
with pedophilia or anything like that, speak up. Just listen.
Yes,
Just
I totally.
or at least there's so many channels that you can go to and say, listen, I know this person. This is the name. Even if it's not the right name, they can and just at least do something with it. You know what I mean? With the information, don't
I
just
hear
sit
you.
on it or think that you know that's my only advice. Do not sit around and do anything. Do something. Be
Oh,
proactive with that and
I'm not
spread the
getting
word.
involved. I don't want to be involved in this shit.
And that well, that's the attitude. Well, people that
Um,
say they don't want to get involved, and that's fine. You don't have to get
um,
involved, but at least get
I
somebody
am
else that
involved, but
But
I
you can
think
ask
that
somebody that's really that knows what they're doing with something like this. They actually know what to do next. So um,
I do know what
that
I'm
that's
doing.
my only.
I do know. There
Hey,
is no.
what? Hey,
I
ham
looked back.
banana. Is that ham banana?
There is no paperwork. This guy did fuck off.
Why ham banana? Why are you calling
I catch these fuckers. I live in Ireland.
ham banana? Banana, don't call anybody
I
a
catch
chomo,
these
man.
fuckers. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Come on. There is nothing backing up what he did.
Yeah,
There's
don't
nothing.
so don't
Actually,
call anyone chomos, please. Do me a
listen, I'm
favor.
just gonna let you know. Okay, Angel. I don't
Yeah.
know your fucking name. I
No,
don't
no,
know
no. I'm
you.
not. I'm not. I wasn't talking to you.
I'm gonna
My
let
bad.
you know. I can't find nothing. I can. I'm. Um. I should not be saying this shit. But let people record this. Let people record. Go ahead. I cannot find nothing about past previous convictions on an
No,
individual.
what you mean? You can't find? Well, no. Obviously, you don't have the. I don't. I can't. I don't just can't punch it up on a computer.
You can
But there's
do it
people that
yourself.
that that. Well, there's registries. Yes, here and where I'm at, you can just punch up and I can find out who's around my area and all that.
Right.
Yes, and that's why they have it in place. But on
I
the
know.
internet,
I know.
that it's very vast, right? It's hard to just punch up a name, especially with avatars and these stock accounts and people don't have their real names. It's really
Yeah.
difficult to really find out who these people are. But there are people that are very, really good at finding out the truth for sure. And I know a couple. Hey,
I
Dagmar,
know.
buenos dias, good
I
Dagmar.
know.
Well,
I know.
Robinson.
But why would you why would you go online if you had previous for this sort of stuff? Why would you go online if you had
Well,
previous?
that's the question.
You
That's a
know, this
really good question. That's a real
I
good
don't
question.
understand it, but
What? Listen, and I don't know. And all cases are different. There's not mine. I'm not gonna get into so dirty.
I
And
know,
your
I
question is,
understand.
why do they come online and this and
Yeah,
start channels and I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. You never know with
Okay.
these people. I don't think it's
Exactly.
a phase. I think it's a sickness. I think people that
It's
prey on
sickness.
kids are
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't they just don't get a pass. I don't care for call it whatever you want to call it, but in my book, where I'm from, you don't give people like that a pass. You don't put like they are what they are. You know what I mean? So it's
It's a
yeah,
conundrum wrapped in a riddle.
yeah.
A conundrum.
I don't
Yeah.
want to even start to unravel what is it
I don't
that
want to laugh.
they
I
yeah
don't want to
it's
stop
it's
there,
pretty
man.
it's a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. All I know is
Yeah,
not acceptable in no way, shape, or form.
yeah.
I'm a
It's a
I'm
rabbit
against it
hole.
all wholeheartedly, 100%. And
We will find
and
it.
if I find out that and if I do find out, yes, I am gonna bust you, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell the right people who you are and all that. So. Um, and
yeah.
that's the attitude you have to have. You find out somebody that has some paperwork that's you know
For
sketchy
no
like that.
paperwork. Okay, okay, okay. No, if
Oh,
there was any proof, if there was proof, I would have came across by now. Do you not think so? Do you not think?
well,
What? How long has it been? How long has it been since this allocation? Well, what's the word? How long has it been
how long
since
is
it
it? What you
started?
mean?
How long
With
has it been going on that he has
what
been?
that
How many
that that
days?
that last guy, that DJ Ray?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I don't know. You got me confused there,
Okay.
Jay.
Let me break it down for you now. I know you
Yeah.
can't hear me properly. Okay. Okay. How long has he been accused of this shit?
Well, it's not
How
an
many?
accusation. If you're talking about the guy that just got busted, this is something I think he even served time. So he got tried already and everything. Yeah.
No,
What?
you don't
So,
answer my
so
question, man. You're not
okay.
answering.
So put it in the
I
context that I
want
can
to
understand it.
know
Good.
how many weeks or how many days is this going on?
Oh, okay. Well, that it will we've been talking about it about
Yes.
I want to say 3 or 4 days now. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Do
But
you not
the
think?
outrage, you understand why the outrage, you understand why people are talking about it, right?
I
It's children.
understand.
It's
I've
children.
been
Our
there.
people are going to be outraged. You know what I mean?
I understand. I totally
Mhm.
understand. I've been there. I've seen what's after happening. But I want to
Mhm.
know how many days or weeks has this been going on?
About,
That's all. I
it's
wanted
been
to
more,
know.
like I said, it's been like 4 days we've been talking.
Okay, 4 days. Do you
Yeah.
not
I
think?
would, hmm
Okay, can I talk?
yeah.
Do you not think in 4 days something would have come to something would have happened in 4 days? Paperwork or some sort of proof that this
Well,
guy
remember,
did
was it,
something.
actually, what, I haven't
I don't.
changed my, hold
It's
on.
four
What are
days.
you,
I know. I
what are you,
know. I
Angel, the fake life left for the grandkids? They won't remember you as a hero. Am I?
You are hard to get through
Man,
to, man.
man, banana has it. Banana's a little angry. I have a
I
fake
like
life
you.
with fake grandkids, I
Okay.
guess. Whatever. All right,
I
banana.
like you. Yeah. You know what you're
Um.
doing.
Oh no. Well, if you're
Listen,
asking me
man, listen, I'm on your
go
side.
ahead.
I'm on your side.
Hmm.
Give me some
Yeah,
fucking answers. I need an answer. Come on.
I
I'm
know, but
not
I need to
talking
know
shit.
what the question, Dave.
And I don't mean to be a nasty motherfucker, but I am.
No, no, go ahead. You're good.
But I don't mean to be. I'm caught in the middle. You understand me? I'm caught
Yeah.
in the fucking middle. And I don't mean to curse. I cuss. I go to the Queen's English. I cuss. I do.
And that's why you
But
have to take a day off
I'm
once
caught
in a
in the
while.
goddamn middle. I'm caught in the
Yeah.
middle. I don't know who to believe. I don't know. KT went in crazy on me, and I had to jump off, and I came to you for an answer. Okay,
Yeah,
Can you- and I still have no answer. But
yeah,
why should I have an answer? Actually, I'm looking for an answer for the people that are looking at you and looking at
right,
KT. You understand?
right,
We need an answer.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
understand what you're saying. I mean,
how
I
to
can't
say
give
this.
you one, obviously. I can't give you one,
You don't have
for
an
sure.
answer, no.
No, who does? Who does?
Well,
To tell you the truth,
then
it's a
you
lot going
can't.
on.
Okay.
So there's the actual person that did the crime, and there's the not the I don't want to say accomplice, and then there's the people that knew and didn't say anything, and then there's and it's so messy. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It's a lot of content to talk about. It's a lot of and to me, forget about that and just find solutions. You know, to me, forget. To me, let's protect our kids, and so this doesn't happen. You know, so or what
It's
do we do
always
the
going
next
to
time
happen.
something like this happens?
No,
The
no, no.
preventive. No, no,
It's
we gotta
like,
think about preventive things, not so much. Um, okay, we can beat up the person verbally and chastise them and even chase them out of YouTube, but that's not the solution. That's not that's not the end game. There's still predators out there. It doesn't stop. So I'm thinking, learning lesson and when on what to do when you run into one of these people that have paperwork saying that they've molested a child. And I hate saying that. Um,
but Angel, listen to me,
yeah,
man. Listen.
mm,
Paperwork would have came out now, but in 4 days, do you not think we would have known by now? Like, we would
yeah,
have had proof.
well,
In 4 day fucking days. 4 days, man.
yeah,
Listen, I'm not interested. I don't want to know. Why are we talking about pedophiles and stuff? Why can't we just talk about something
yeah.
different?
Just say the p word.
You
Don't
know what I
say the
mean?
yeah.
Why
I'm
can't
gonna
we
stop
have?
saying that word.
Yeah,
Just
fucking, we're
yeah.
we're burying people here that are on our side. Like, people make mistakes, as you said. People make mistakes.
Well, not for that.
Mistakes.
You refer to something else because peas
People
don't
make big
make mistakes.
mistakes than other mistakes, but people.
No, no, not when you're talking about that. That's not a mistake. That's not a
I
mistake.
know, man.
No, I wouldn't categorize it as a
Yeah,
mistake. That
I
when you go
fucking
after a
know that.
child, that's not a mistake. I'm sorry, but it's not.
I know, it's not mistakes. I understand, but
People want
we
to
need some
blame
fucking
the.
truth.
I've heard
Oh,
people blaming. Oh, I was drunk. I was on drugs. But no, I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I
When
was
you
drunk.
target a
There's no
yeah.
excuse, man. There's no excuse for being a chum.
Hey, Ajot,
No
what's going
fucking
on?
excuse. Man, I've been in the community. I was
Uh,
in the
some may
community.
say,
I
as you call
fucking
them, can
catch
be
these
forgiven.
traumas. There's no excuse.
Exactly. You see what
Bullshit.
Ajot says? Some mistakes, as you call them, can't be forgiven. I am sorry, but it's the truth. Nah,
Yeah,
no, it's the
true,
truth.
true.
That's
I remember that one.
and I don't even categorize that as a mistake. I just don't see that being a mistake. That's just something that is embedded. It's something within you that.
Yeah,
And I'm not a
it's
doctor, I'm
embedded.
not a professional at this, but um,
It's
you know,
hereditary, man. It's hereditary. I don't know if you can understand that. Hereditary. It's born. It's born into people.
hmm
It's not
yeah.
fucking being a
Unfortunately,
mutant.
that's what
It's
that's my thinking,
hereditary.
David, on that. Yeah, I think it's you know,
It's nasty.
I also feel that when someone's gay, they're born gay. I don't think they become gay and all this bullshit. This is my opinion. Let me put the banner up there. I think you're born gay. I mean, of course, I have an uncle that's gay, and
Mm.
I've talked to him hours and on hours. I've known him for years, and he says he's been gay all his life, meaning that he's been gay since he was born. So, and I think these sick individuals are also. Hold on, let me put this down. I think that it's something they're born with, unfortunately. You know.
Yeah, I hear you, man. But gay is a different ball game than being a fucking
No, and I don't
pedophile.
even want to.
You
Yeah, I
know
don't.
what I
I
mean?
shouldn't even put those two together because yeah, and
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard question. It's a good fucking question. I'm sorry for. swearing. I don't mean to
You know,
swear.
my uncle went through hell and back because back in, when he was still in the closet, they they would they put him in that category as a, I don't want to go out. Just,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They put them as
I hear
uh,
you.
hide your
Yeah,
children because, and that's back. That's the old thinking, the old fucking antique thinking that it's really stupid if you think about it now. You know what I mean? That doesn't
yeah.
equate. You know what I mean? Being gay
Times
and
have
being
changed.
that is it's two
Mm,
different uh,
yeah.
things completely.
Times
You
have
shouldn't even.
changed. Big
Yeah.
time. Times have changed. I understand that. But
It's both. You can be
touching a
born gay,
child,
but you
man,
also become. Well, all right, AJ. I mean,
that's a
okay.
different fucking category. Being a
Yeah.
touching a child, man. Come on,
Hmm.
that's different. That's totally fucking
Yeah.
no. I can't handle that
Wait,
crap.
are you saying rape was was can be forgiven of rape because there's no forgiving
The
rape?
chat has gone
Period.
crazy, is it?
Hmm. That's a
Okay.
I don't know. That's Kenzo. I don't know. That's a lot
That
there.
man.
That's
So
a hell of a statement. Are you saying rape can? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know,
That's a
I know. I'm trying to keep
it's.
up, man. I'm trying to keep up with you. You were so fast. The way you talk.
I'm sorry.
Difficult.
My, I
Don't be
think in
sorry.
Spanish and talk in English. That's why my
I
words are
literally,
sometimes are. Yeah.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I love your accent.
Yeah.
I don't know where you come from, but you have a crazy accent.
I do, don't I? Yeah. It's
Yes,
not
you
judging.
do.
It's more around with your morals. Yeah.
Like
Well,
me.
where are your morals? Is it a moral thing? Yeah, I think it is. It comes down to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Um,
When
yeah.
things like this happen, to tell you the truth, Dave, what's your name? Dave? I keep calling you Dave. His name's
You
David,
can
right?
call me. You can call me in the morning.
Yeah.
Good.
When something like this, what comes to mind is my fatherly instinct. What would I, as a father, would I want somebody to tell me that there is a predator out there? Yes, and my answer is always going to be yes, of course. And I will be thankful that somebody, and we do it in our community, David. We go around and we
Okay.
kind of spread the word. Like I said, we have these registries, we have these websites, and we warn people. Listen, these people are out there, and spread awareness.
Yeah, I
My
hear you,
thing,
man.
can we do the same? Yeah. My thinking, can
No,
we do the same thing as we do in our communities? Can we do it online? And that's the tricky part.
I have a
I don't know the
question.
answer to it. Go ahead.
What happens before the internet when all these pedophiles were roaming free? Before any internet.
Before,
Yes,
um,
before the internet. How did this become a problem? And we're
the
talking about
internet. I think the internet it became a fucking. Think about it. It opened it up for them. For those
yes,
pedos. You
yes.
know? Yeah.
There you go. You answered my fucking question.
Hmm.
It was a
It's a
floodgate.
nightmare. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
all for I'm all for technology and all that, but with it, it
Talking
comes
about
a lot of there's a lot of downfalls, right? When it comes to technology.
mm,
So, you know, I don't know. It doesn't stop you
I
from
don't
being a
know.
mother and a father. Your instinct doesn't stop. You can't just plop your kid in front of a computer as a like babysitter and just walk away and expect, okay, they're safe. No, they're more harm than any place else. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
you know,
I know. I hear you, man.
and I
I
understand there's
really
only
do.
so much you can do, but and
Yeah, there's so
that's
much you
why
can
I just
do, but there's not so
yeah
much you can do. Yeah,
yeah.
it's good and bad. Good and bad.
But
It's
listen, even on Netflix, I don't know if you got Netflix or these other like Disney Plus. They
I
have
have it
um,
all.
they have
I have
settings
it
that you
all.
can protect your kids from. Like even YouTube, you can
I
put it.
have no kids.
Yeah,
My kid is 22.
but it, but if you did, you would you go into the settings and you anything that has to do with adult stuff, you can actually do a lot of blocking, and that's what I do, and I encourage my adult children to do that with their kids' iPads and their phones. Block everything that has to do with anything with adult stuff. You know what I mean? And
Of
at least
course,
that's
of
something.
course. Yeah. I think most. most parents do that. I actually think they do. They put on parental settings. It's called parental
Right,
settings.
exactly. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
I think
Yeah.
most people do that. Um, they still
For
get there.
safety.
They still look. We're still watching these stings every fucking day. We're watching. You know who I'm talking about? Alex, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Flowers, whatever the fuck his name is. We're
Let's
watching these
say
every bloody
same
day.
on the phone
I
right there.
can't
Yeah.
watch this
Parental
anymore.
controls. Yeah.
I just can't watch these things anymore. I just can't. I'm just I'm sick of it.
Yeah. I
I've a
want to say
card.
about 20 years ago, and I think maybe Tommy knows about this. He's from Philadelphia too. There was a little
Where's
girl that
Tommy
went.
gone?
I don't know. He
Sorry.
was in the chat. He's probably working. A
Oh,
little girl went missing here in Philly, um, and it was a little Puerto Rican girl actually, and the community went crazy. They were trying to find this little girl. Years went by. Um, they finally found the body in these train tracks. This is a gruesome story, and I'm sorry that I'm trying. There's a point to this. So, um, they finally found the little girl. You know what I mean? Obviously, she was and then came the search for the predator that actually did the deed, right? And it came. Bottom line, it was a somebody from Peru that came over. Didn't have, and they couldn't get the DNA or anything like that, um, because he wasn't even a registered American. He was from another country. So, um, but I remember how sad this community was, and not only that the little girl went missing, and that they found her deceased, is that the anger came from they couldn't get to the bottom of it because this was a somebody that wasn't an American, and didn't have a fingerprints here or anything. So that's why it took so long to find who it was. So justice wasn't served fast. It took years. I don't know how many years to find out who it was, but they finally got to the bottom of it.
6 years left. It was 6 years. I think it was six. You understand me?
I'm trying to think of the little girl's name, but I think they have a memorial every
It
year
was
here
six
in
years.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, it took 6 years to sort that shit.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. It took 6 years.
It took
I
about
don't
six,
know.
was it 6 years? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
see,
sure. It was about what?
right. So, as a and God bless all of us that have parents that haven't gone through this, but as a parent, you will
Yeah,
want justice immediately. You want fast justice. You want somebody held accountable for something like that. And
of course, of
until then,
course.
you don't never get closure, I think. And I remember the parents being on TV, getting interviewed, and they wanted justice. And once they got justice, it brings some type of closure. I can't tell you how they felt because I never, and God forbid that happens to anybody. But um, you know,
I know who
um,
you're talking about. I know who. I know.
yeah,
No one ever got arrested for that. You understand this?
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the type of stuff that these are hard, um, disgusting
But
topics,
we
but
all
it
know.
needs to be talked. It needs to be talked about. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I hear you.
Angel, did you hear Yuck Mouth Dave? Yeah, I know. I see. I went out there. He was already down. I did a little rewinding. I skimmed through, and he was up there for a little bit. I guess I don't know what. I'll have to see what the fuck he was up there
Yeah, he's a
talking.
strong
But
fucking
I,
character. He did it.
I
He did
he's
it.
lucky. He's lucky. Cheesehead or me weren't up there because it would have been a nice little battle. 'Cause that's what me and Cheesehead do with those people. Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
would have torn his
Yeah.
head off.
Cheese, you got time? If you got time, I'll drop the link, Cheese. I don't know. He's probably working.
You would have went to jail. You
He was
would have
up there
been
telling
arrested.
stories. Really? Ah, shit. Oh, you're at work. No, no work. No problem. Yeah, yeah. I went. Yeah, I don't. We. Yeah. Me,
I hear what
Cheesehead, Jake, with those type of people, we don't really sit down and chop it up and talk about how's the weather type
not at
shit.
all. Not at all.
No,
Not
it's
at
always an
all.
all battle when it comes to shit like that. Um,
Oh,
it'll always be
protect
like that.
yourself. Yeah, I understand. I have a
Because
few
those are people that are
that I'm
proven
gonna
to be
do.
disgusting in this community. And I mean, and I'm not saying people give them a pass or whatever. I just wouldn't recommend anybody to entertain them. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their channel either. He is what he is, and uh, and no, I'm not going to spend all day every day just calling him out. He is what he is. You know, he knows it. Keezer
Of
knows it.
course. Yeah,
And
they know.
there's a
Well,
couple
not all
people that are
people.
proactive, and when we see them, we jump too. You know what I mean? We'll call them out wherever they at. So um,
But
yeah,
we can't jump
when
to
I woke up, he wasn't up there. He wasn't up there
we
for sure.
can't jump to conclusions. We have to have facts. We have to be
Oh
factual.
no,
You
I'm
understand it?
one for paperwork for sure.
Yeah. This is what
Dave is
happened on
not. Yeah,
KT. This is what
he's never
happened
been.
earlier on.
Yeah. He's
Let me
never been
talk.
on my panel. Hey, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You kind of sound far away, so I don't know if you're either.
Sorry, buddy.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry,
My
man.
bad.
I'm sorry.
No, no, you're in
Um,
and out. I can't really. Hmm.
no, no, you're cool. You're cool. It's your panel, man. It's your.
No, no, go ahead.
This is what happened on KT's. A man got attacked without any proof. I don't know his fucking name, but Dave took his place. It was like the way it went. Dave says, "Hold on, what I'm saying, we need proof that he did this to a child. He molested a child.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm
he
talking about.
needed. Yeah,
We
but
had
that's
no
not.
evidence.
Watch the wording. Don't say. Yeah,
I'm not
watch the
saying
wording
no
of it.
names. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. I'm
yeah.
dead. Okay, put on me.
If you're talking
You
about
know,
Dave, yeah, right,
you know how I'm talking about.
yeah.
Do you?
Well, if you're talking about the, I don't, I'm not sure what you're talking
Yes,
about.
yes, yes.
Let me not assume. Let me not assume.
I'm not sure.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm not sure what happens, but
Ajay, yeah,
I,
Ajay. I go way back with Ajay. I like Ajay. She's one of my
you
favorite
know more than me.
people on here.
I know you do. You've been around
She's,
more than me. I'm brand new. But it was not fair. I don't think it was fair. We need some backup on what this guy did. What he, what,
who wasn't fair on
I'm not
who?
saying no names. You already know who.
I'm saying, but you're talking vaguely. It's not fair for who to be what?
For the guy who is accused of touching a child in our
There's
community.
papers on that
In
person,
this
Dave. There's
community.
papers. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, yes, there's actual proof.
Yes, sure, the female that was ahead of us talking, she went and said the name. Come on.
Well, it depends. I don't know who you're talking about. If you're talking about the
Okay,
DJ race there,
it begins to
he
fucking
has there's
be.
papers on him. There's actual paperwork on him, and I think that's what you're
Oh,
talking about.
there is. Okay, okay.
Yes,
I did
yes,
not know.
absolutely.
Oh my god.
As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, there's a link out there.
Oh
Somebody
my
sent it to me, and
god.
there's yeah. Mhm.
Okay. I did not know
Yeah.
that, man.
No, no, there's actual paper, and obviously, now, if you're saying you got to be careful who you, yes, yes, absolutely. So you just can't throw that word
Look,
around um, without
look at this
being
one. Oh,
due diligence. You know, make sure that before you
okay.
actually call somebody that,
Okay.
because I don't wish,
Look at this.
I don't want
Okay.
people to get titled that. There's people that
Right
just throw
here.
that word around when they can't win against an argument, and they call you that just to call you that. Just to. That's it.
I
Yeah.
did not
Don't
know
use
that
that
was
as a
all
mechanism
factual
to
stuff.
win
I
an
did not
argument.
know this.
Yeah.
I thought it was all bullshit. I did not know
Oh
there
no,
was
no. There's
actual
paperwork. There's
facts.
paperwork for sure.
Oh
No, it's facts.
shit.
Yes, it's
Well,
proven. Yeah.
what can I do? I can't do fuck with a guy.
Yeah.
It's in his
Exactly.
hands. I'm sorry, man.
Hmm.
I'm sorry for the guy.
No, I don't feel sorry for him. Fuck him.
No, I'm sorry for him. He fucked up. He fucked up, and he's after finding out. What can you do?
Yeah.
He should not have done this.
Yeah. I don't understand the thinking that a somebody like that comes into the internet,
Yeah,
right? under an assumed name, under a sock, obviously, I don't know what their thinking is. So it's like, are you think you're not gonna get found out, especially in these
Oh,
communities that people that
you
dox
had a
you and they find out?
pseudonym.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
You had a fake name. You had a
of
fake name.
course.
Oh, fuck.
Most of these people don't come out and say my name is so and so and I've done this in the past. They come
Okay.
under a different name. Oh, this
Well,
guy
how the
Irish. I
hell?
can't. I know Forever Young. I know. It's kind of hard
Oh
to
my
understand.
god. Who let the cat out of the bag?
Yeah.
Somebody let the
Shout out
cat
to
out of the
Forever
bag.
Young. One of my
Uh,
favorite people in
but hey,
the internet. That's Forever Young right here.
Jesus Christ, that is deep. That is heavy.
Smitty, what's
Somebody
going on,
jump
Smitty?
off. Yo,
All right. Oh, damn! I'm going on almost an hour and a half. Believe it or not. I'm gonna do a
Kaiser.
6 o'clock. I'm gonna do a 6 o'clock one, by the way.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f is that?
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Damn. Oh shit. Oh, that's
uh,
Something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
that's about
that's
Chocha.
straight out of
Um,
Compton. Another. I can't say it.
I usually
That's
can
straight out
understand
of
the Irish for
Compton.
being, but this is UK, yeah. No, I think he's drinking a little Forever Young, so it makes it a little bit more hard to understand him for sure. But I gotta check. Oh, Yosemite, what's going on?
Huh?
And Yosemite, no, that's Yosemite. That's one of my mods. Um,
Yosemite.
good morning,
Okay.
Yosemite Sam.
Okay. Somebody get the fuck up here quick.
No, and John Cena, no, Smitty is not Savage Day for sure. Smitty, I know
John
Smitty.
Cena is
Smitty's a good
so.
guy, actually.
What time have you got, man?
I
What's
got
your time?
740. I got 740 Eastern Time, United
Jesus
States.
Christ. I
So
have
I gotta
12.
check
I
it.
have
It's he.
12 for
Yeah, I gotta.
12:40. I'm actually a day ahead of you.
Oh
I'm
shit, yeah.
actually yeah. I'm Friday.
You're way ahead of me. So yeah,
I'm
Tuesday
Friday
goes
the
on
first.
today at 6:45 at 5:45. So yeah, uh, I won't set up today then. I want to let Tuesday just do his thing. Let me drop his
Let it
link.
be. Let it
Yeah,
be.
I'll go on the next. I'll set up for the next day, or I'll do tomorrow morning again. Um, less traffic. You know what I mean?
How do you
But
do this stuff?
I'll
How
just
do
go
you
as
do
long as
this?
I can right here. Hit that like
Yeah.
button for Angel Newfound Life, guys. Hit that like button, y'all. You know how I like my butt. Hey, want a little video? I can show you a little bit. It's an oldie but goodie. There you go.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
When you bring life home, don't tell the kids it's one of those nutritional cereals you've been trying to get them to eat. You're the only one who...
Oh my god.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, 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 yard.
Nintendo.
The boys are waiting.
I suck at Nintendo.
Very good. I like how you did
This
that
is
one.
let me see. I have one that says no, not
That's
that
very
one. It
good.
wasn't that
Are
one.
you a DJ? I guarantee you know
No,
technical
no.
stuff.
I do
Uh,
drop some videos here and there. I do a little
yeah,
compilation videos
yeah,
sometimes.
that's it.
If you check out the
Yeah,
channel, that's what I do sometimes when I'm not live. I've been practicing a lot of the just editing and
technical.
just putting little shorts
Yeah,
and little
very good.
clips and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. Very good.
Yeah, yeah. Check out the
All
stuff. You
your
might like it.
intakes.
Hmm.
Yeah, all your intakes and outtakes are class. You understand this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
intakes are
Hey,
cool.
let me see.
Outtakes, cool. The better than
Yeah.
KTs.
Yeah.
KT has shit
Good. Alright.
on you, and I'm gonna get slashed for this. I don't give a fuck. Uh,
I'm
no,
asking you a question.
we're being
Yeah,
recorded. Yeah.
we're all being
Don't,
recorded.
yes, I know. Double recorded, treble
Yeah.
recorded.
All right, Smitty.
Fuck.
Smitty, I'm gonna give you a I'm gonna give you a wrench, Smitty,
Uh,
so you can be safe. All right, Smitty. Gotcha.
into the
Good
chat.
morning.
Let's see what's going on. Who's fucking around? Who wants to find out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Smitty, yeah.
So we're getting near Thanksgiving as well. What we got days before Thanksgiving. What, 6, 7 days? What we on? What's today's date? So today's date is
Today's date
actual November
Ba, ba, ba,
16th.
ba, ba,
When's
ba, ba,
Thanksgiving?
ba.
Is it the 24th, David? Is it
One
24th,
second,
27th?
give me a second and I'll give you the date. It
Yeah.
is the
Give me a date.
16th of the 11th. Hold on. Yeah, 16th
The
of
16th?
November.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today is the
So wrench on
16th.
the
Yeah,
way.
well, when Thanksgiving though? 24? 24, right?
Um, American Thanksgiving is a different sort of ball game to me. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
next
I'll
Thursday.
probably
Got you. Thank you, yeah. Yeah.
somebody in the chat will tell you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they already
We
did.
don't have
Yeah,
Thanksgiving. We just have the
next Thursday.
24th of December. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I don't celebrate. I know. Yeah, UK doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. But in
well,
this
I'm
month,
not UK. I not.
well, you're
Don't
from
call me
Ireland.
UK.
I'm sorry, my
I'm
bad. You're
Irish.
from Ireland. You're
Yes,
Irish.
man.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm fucked that
But
UK, man.
yeah.
I'm no fucking UK. Oh,
My
sorry,
message
bro.
is: listen, be thankful for everything, and especially in this month. You know, I mean, be thankful. Don't take
Ah, man, I
things.
like you.
Don't take things for
I like you.
granted. Um,
We have a
you
good
know,
fucking day.
reach out, and pick up that phone and talk to that person you haven't talked to in a while. Give them thanks. I don't think it's a lot. Yeah, we don't give each other enough flowers. We're quick to dogpile people and to jump on people. For this, you're a liar. You're this and that. But we don't
I
give
don't
enough
give a
flowers out there.
fuck.
You know what I
I
mean?
know. Hey, do you want a fun fact? Do you want to hear this
Huh?
shit? I'm related
Go ahead.
to JFK. You know JFK? Kennedy. JFK.
Kennedy, right? Yeah.
Yes, we're related. My family is related to him. Bang, 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 bang. All the way back. Remember he got shot in the fucking head.
I don't know what I just missed
I
that
don't mean to say
whole.
that. Oh, jeez, I'm so bad. I'm so nasty. But here we are. My family is related to John F. Kennedy.
Oh, I see
Okay.
what you're saying.
Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
I
I have to slow it down for you. Do you
yeah.
know Brian Burrell? Did you ever hear of Brian Burrell? Brian.
No, I
B
haven't.
O O O. Somebody in the chat does, but that's how far our family tree. You know what a family tree is?
Yes, of
When you
course I know.
your
Yeah.
roots. Of course you do. Brian Burrell. That's back in the 1400s. That's how far we go back. Our family, my family. Uh, so JFK got shot for me. That was a terrible thing. That was. That was like 9/11. Remember
What
JFK?
the whole JFK
Angel.
thing? Yeah. hmm
What?
You said what you
Sorry,
said that
man.
the JF the
Okay,
J.
okay.
I'm
You
trying to
don't need a
understand what you're
bunch of
saying.
shit. Okay, okay. My family done an archaeological trade. You know, when you look back in time,
hmm
a trade. I don't know. We go back all the way back to JFK. You know who JFK is?
Of
That got
course.
assassinated, the president.
Of course.
We
Of
go
course.
back. My mother is Kennedy.
Your mother's what?
My mother's surname is Kennedy. All
Oh,
the
is
way
it?
back.
Okay.
Yes,
I
Kennedy.
see what
We
you're saying.
all the way back. My name is Cox. My mother married Robert Cox.
Yeah.
COX. So that's
Yeah.
why I changed. Yeah.
Did the kids mess with you with having the not last name Cox? Were they
Not
did
Cox.
you get bullied?
Kennedy Cox.
Yeah, no. Did they
What?
mess with you though? You know how kids can be mean. Hey Cox, hey Cox. Did they mess with you?
Yeah, we went back to
Yeah,
the fucking future, man. Yeah, we went back to the
yeah.
future.
If I were his name dropping, he's just
No, but here,
he's
for real. Yeah, we have the bloodline of the Kennedys.
oh no you
American
don't.
Kennedys.
Oh I
Yes,
actually hold on. You are Irish and Kennedy was Irish,
yeah,
right? Wasn't he? Uh-huh.
yeah, man.
Right. All right. There may be some to it. You're a distant cousin to the Kennedys. That's why that's part of what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you, but I don't think you're trying to
Ah,
get
I
it.
see, I see, I see.
I am
Okay.
having a drink, so we
Oh
are
no, you're
the
not drinking, are
Kennedys.
you?
We are the Kennedys. I am. I have the blood of JFK in my fucking veins.
No, you don't.
I swear, man. I
Do
will
you?
send you. I will send you my tree. What's it called? The fucking DNA tree.
Hey, listen,
The
good for
DNA.
you. I mean, I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you. I mean, Kennedy, for me, is a hero for a lot of the things he did and his brother. I'm a big Kennedy fan. I watch. My family were Democrats, and a lot of them still
I
are.
don't really know,
So,
man. I don't
yeah,
know about Democrats or any shit like that. I just know I have the bloodline of JFK who got shot in the fucking head by an assassin. That's all.
Irish
That's
and
all
drunk.
I think I
Yeah,
know. And
yeah.
I'm drunk, yeah. Yeah.
I used to have a
Anyway,
friend Irish friend, and during the Irish, we have a what is it? What's it called? It's just a day for the Irish. Um, and
Slanty.
I remember how I used to go to the bars to an Irish bar with him,
Oh,
and Jesus
Temple
Christ,
Bar.
oh
Temple
my God, they
Bar.
used to drink. You Irish can drink. Oh my God, you
Oh
guys
my
can drink.
god. Yeah. They call me a
Hmm.
fucking alcoholic. Fuck
Yeah,
KT. No,
you
fuck
got you
off.
guys know. You guys beat the Puerto Ricans by far. You guys can drink for sure. You cannot
Oh
drink us.
god. Yeah, we
Hmm.
have more alcohol in our blood than blood.
Hmm. For
Understand?
sure. You're running
No,
on
no,
high
no.
octane for
High
sure.
octane.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. But here, I am a Kennedy. Think about that shit. I'm more American than
Okay,
you.
I want paperwork on that. You keep saying that. You keep saying that you all right. So you say you got your bloodline comes from the Kennedys, right? You got anything to
Yes,
prove that,
yes,
sir?
and
You got anything to
yes,
prove
yes,
that?
yeah. I can prove that, man. Yeah.
You actually
A
can. You
family.
actually DNA.
Listen to me. A family tree. Do you ever hear of a
Okay.
family tree?
I know. That's yes. You asked me earlier, of
Of
course,
course,
but that doesn't prove
of
anything.
course, of course. Listen. I'll take a photograph. I can't go down now. I have to go downstairs. I'm not really. It's
Well,
on the wall.
I'll take your word for it. How about that?
I know, I know. I will prove it to you. I will. Do you ever hear of Brian Boru? I think I said
You
this.
asked me that about a couple of times, but
I said it a
not
couple of
on.
times.
Yeah,
But that's way, way back before
yeah.
any president was born. So we start from there and we come all the way down. Brian Boru was in 1400, 1406.
Yeah,
So you think about
he
you.
sounds famous.
Well, look at we are talking about Brian Boru, Scotland invaders. We're talking about Irish invaders. We're talking about Iceland, Vikings. We're talking a Viking age.
Oh, I'm talking
That's where
about
Brian was
Vikings.
from. The
Wow.
Vikings.
Okay,
Yes,
I hear
man.
you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Fucking
I believe
Robert.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, oh,
Yeah. Well,
I can hear you. I'm just warming up some coffee real quick. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Go ahead.
You keep talking. I hear you.
Help me. I can't hear you. Is there somebody
No,
attacking you?
No, I'm just warming up some coffee. My bad. Make a little bit of
No,
noise
no,
here.
no, it's a joke. It's a joke. I don't mean to somebody attack you. No.
My last cup of coffee for the day before I take medication and all that.
Yeah,
So it's
good
almost
for you.
8 o'clock. Might be ending it soon. Um,
Medication. Medication time.
the title today was the future of the channel. The future of the channel.
What's this?
What was
What is
that?
it?
I did that. I put that title 2 days ago.
I can't go back if I
I don't,
go
I
back
don't know
on
why.
that.
I don't even know why I put that. Maybe 2 days ago, that was maybe I wasn't feeding the channel. Something was going on. So there is a future for this channel, though. I just gotta find the right ingredient and stuff like that. But as far as the channel is concerned, yeah, I'm gonna keep it up and going, and hopefully everything will work out.
The way working. I can't go back. I have to stay where I am because I'm on a shitty phone. But it's 5G.
But hit that like button for Angel Food Newfound Life and all that good stuff.
Huh? Say that again?
I said hit that like button. I think you worry a little too much about. Yeah, I do. Well, I guess. Yeah,
No.
yeah. I overthink. I'm known to overthink things sometimes.
I can't tell you, man. I'm trying hard to listen to you, but it's a bad connection. Say it again. Sorry.
No, I said that I overthink things too sometimes. Overthinking.
Okay. I got you. I'm on meds
But
myself.
it felt good not to know anything for a whole day. You know, it felt good not to just shut it all off
Yes, I hear
and then
you.
wonder. I couldn't wait to when I went up to KT's. I wanted to find out a whole bunch of stuff, but so basically, the community's still talking about the same thing as far as I see.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Same conversation, same
Yeah,
outrage.
same fucking ball game. Yeah.
Angel, my drive to work channel, coffee in the morning.
You
Like
might as
that.
well mail go over to Ireland and you'd be on the same drugs together. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep it up then. All right.
Joke.
So,
It's a joke.
Angel,
No,
this is my
no.
drive to work channel. You know you like coffee in the morning. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I'll still do the coffees. I'll still do the
Okay.
coffees in the morning. I guess. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, why not? We make
I
a
know. I got a
fortune.
couple. I got a couple of fans a couple of subscribers that like that I do this coffee in the morning. So I'll probably
Yeah.
just keep doing this
Okay.
for a little while.
Hold on. We have to talk about this first. Come on. You can't just
See,
jump into
my time, I used to go at six Eastern time.
You're
But
more than fucking welcome anyway. You're more than welcome anytime you want to come over.
oh no, of course you are. You
You're more
special
than
guest.
welcome.
You're VIP.
No, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to come over here whenever you want. You have a place.
Absolutely.
Just say, I'll bring you around Dublin City. No fucking bother. You'll see. You will see how bad.
Do you drink coffee? No, you don't drink coffee. You drink
Of
liquor,
course
right?
I do drink coffee. I drink coffee every morning. Jesus.
Does it have liquor in it, or is it straight coffee,
No,
or is it straight?
I'm not that. You're all thinking fucking an alcoholic from morning to. Oh no, I'm not
Hey,
that
I'm
bad.
asking. Anytime I've talked to you, you've always been drinking. I'm not calling you an alcoholic or making
I know,
assumptions,
I
but
have
yeah,
been. I know. Oh, God damn
yeah.
it. I know. I know.
I don't remember you being, not drinking when I've talked to you. Let's put it that way. But I'm not calling you an alcoholic either. Maybe it's a
No,
coincidence
no.
that you're drinking.
Listen, I am an alcoholic. I am. I am.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I am. I have to. I have to be
Well,
bad.
you have a
But,
problem then, right? Is it a
of course,
problem?
but
Yeah.
it's not a major problem. Every
It's not a major problem.
It's like
Hey, who
hey,
know who know you know Vinny Pots and Pans, right? Let me play this real quick. I haven't
I
played it in a
know
while.
Vinny.
Get the holy
See,
water. Get the holy water. Jesus Christ.
Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Holla.
Damn. He lost his fucking mind. Jesus Christ.
I can't.
Jesus.
Holla at your boy.
You don't know what to tell Jesus. You just, Jesus, I don't know damn.
Holla at your boy.
Yes.
Look at this way, Accuracy International AI. He says, I've been doing lately, making a big pot and put it in the freezer for then taking it out, adding ice cubes, some creamer, and a little bit of sugar on it. Really? That sounds like cold coffee. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cold coffee. Yeah, my coffee has to be hot. But it's almost 8 o'clock.
Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
No. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you, everybody that came through today.
Don't leave me here. Don't leave me on my own.
Amanda, Lord Doc, who was there, Yosemite Sam, everybody that was here. Accuracy International AI. Thank you for gonna jump in the shower. Hey, I'll still keep doing the coffees in the morning. Dagmar, thank you. Forever Young, you know what's up, sweetie. Nothing but love for you.
Who was that?
Hey, Job, nothing but love for you. Dagmar, everybody that was here today. Thank you so much. Hit that like button for Angel Newfound Life. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. The only thing I can say is that I want to do the YouTube thing. I still feel that I want to do it. But it's got to be the right circumstances. I'm gonna do this coffee in the morning until the wheels fall off. But as far as the future, yeah, there is a future for this channel, for the mWo brand, and I just have to kind of just be patient and let it just come and not overthink it and stuff like that. But
I will support you, man. I will spread.
No, I appreciate that.
I will.
I appreciate that. So with that, I'll leave you. Thank you, Bron. Your name's Bron. Your name is David, right? Isn't it, David?
Yes.
Okay. Why is it B? Why did you say it says B Cox there? B Cox.
It's a different.
Are you Brian? Oh, okay.
No,
Right.
it's a different. I have a few channels. I have other stuff going on.
Yeah.
I know it says B Cox.
Yeah.
My name is David Cox. That's my name.
David Cox. Okay.
Yeah, David Cox.
And let me thank
What's your
Yosemite
name?
Sam that always has my back. My name, Angel Newfound Life.
No, your name.
Angel.
Yeah, you kidding me? Your name is Angel.
Yes, Angel Newfound Life.
Angel. Angel
Yeah.
what?
Newfound Life. NFL. Angel NFL.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, I'll leave you guys. Thank you so much, David. Have a nice day. What time is it right now in
I'll tell
Ireland?
you what time it is. It is 1:01 p.m.
101 in the afternoon.
1:01. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
I'm fucking blind. Hold on. Let me look at your watch. Fucking phone. I can't trust no
Dagmar,
phones.
good to see you, Dagmar. I look forward to you doing your little videos, Dagmar. I really am.
Dagmar. Dagmar is a good guy. Or girl.
Oh, no, good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's
Good girl.
very beautiful. Go
just
check
have
out
to
her
believe
channel. Actually, let me do this. Her channel, they do these rave parties, and it's amazing to me how many people that attend and all that. So anytime she goes live, I go running to see what she's
I don't
doing
have
and stuff.
Dagmar. I don't have her.
There you go.
I don't.
Hey, Cheesehead goes live today.
Okay.
I think it's 5:45.
Oh,
Let me
thank
drop
you.
that.
Thanks, Angel.
They're
Let
over
me
there
jump
making
in
fun.
there.
They're over there making fun of the way I talk and stuff. I don't mind. I don't mind at
Man,
all.
you sound cool. I like the way you talk.
Yeah. No, I kind of trip over my words sometimes. People find it kind of funny, but I don't. I don't take offense to it. It's just the way I talk.
Oh,
It's okay.
yeah, well, that's it. That's your glitch,
Yeah.
man. That's why people.
That's my only
That's why people
glitch. Yeah,
call you.
that's a good thing. It's a glitch. I'm
You
glitching.
understand me? Yeah. I
Yeah.
swear to God,
But
man.
thank you
Really,
so much, David.
I'm not lying.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna throw this intro
Good
out
luck,
there.
man.
All right, go. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right. Bye bye.
Let me just jump in here.
Warning, the following content contains material that may or may not be interesting to some viewers, but the only way to really find out is to watch it to the very end. Otherwise, it Proceed if you dare, but don't say you were never warned.
Hey, what's up with the folks out there? All right, guys. mWo for life. Have a beautiful day and happy holidays. See you later.